Hello, sports fans, and welcome to One-on-One Sports Webcast. I'm Ben Greenberg.
And I'm Rajat Agrawal.
Many topics on tap for today. Let's get down to business with the quick hitters.
A recent study commissioned by ESPN surveyed more than 1,000 baseball fans, asking one question: who is the current face of baseball? Yankees third baseman Alex Rodriguez won with 22% of the vote. So Ben, is A-Rod the face of baseball? And if not, who is?
I don't think he's the face of baseball because, to me, the face of baseball is the most respected player of the sport by the casual fan. To me, that's only one guy. It's Mariano Rivera. He's shown that.
But listen to this: if you go out on the street and ask, not a sports fan, just a normal person, if they know who Alex Rodriguez is, they're going to say yes.
Yes.
If you ask them who Mariano Rivera is, they're not going to know who that is.
Right, but I mean, to me, it stops at the casual fan. Someone who doesn't follow sports at all shouldn't be considered in this. And Mariano Rivera has gotten a standing ovation at every stadium he's played at this year. Thus, you see the kind of respect this guy has around baseball.
Yeah, but the thing is that Alex Rodriguez has this thing around him right now, whether he cheated or not.
Right.
If he didn't cheat, he's up there in his numbers. I mean, he has over 600 home runs. By the time he finishes, he's going to be near the top. So, I mean, I think that A-Rod, popularity-wise, could be ahead of Mariano.
Most known Alex Rodriguez, most respected, definitely Mariano Rivera. All right, well, football season is underway. 2 games are in the books. And what expected playoff contender do you think should be most worried going forward?
I'm going to have to go with the Redskins. After all their preseason drama with RG3 and Coach Shanahan arguing it out, for it not to work out now after their strategy they had to plan, it's just disappointing to see what's happening in Washington. You know what? Washington Redskins is a great pick. I won't argue with that. But Baltimore Ravens, the defending champions, let's just be honest, the team's not that good. Joe Flacco's been average at best, which, let's be honest, that might be enough for the AFC North right now because the division's so bad. And we knew they lost pieces, but we didn't think it would be that bad.
Right. I mean, this team is just not a Super Bowl contender right now.
But I think the biggest problem with the Redskins is that RG3's health is not healing fast enough. And right now, that offense is not benefiting him because he's having to run and he's not able to do that. You know,
I'd be surprised if he even finishes the season this year with that knee. I'm not sure it's going to work out.
Kirk Cousins might get in there.
Yeah, well, who knows?
Yeah. It's only 2 weeks into the college football season, and some coaches are already on the hot seat. With USC and Texas have not lived up to their preseason expectations thus far, putting Lane Kiffin and Mac Brown on the hot seat. Ben, which coach, if any, is going to lose their job this season?
I think Lane Kiffin is the guy who you should really circle and worry about because, first of all, look, I don't like to call for people's job, but this guy has been involved. His name's been floated around in numerous scandals, and now that he's not even that good of a coach on the field, why keep him there?
Yeah, I think that he's going to go. I think Mac Brown, you can't really – that's not fair. I mean, Texas between 2001 and 2009 had 10-plus wins in each season.
He has a legacy there.
A couple of years, I mean, that's not going to hurt you. But Lane Kiffin, everywhere he's gone, like you said, he's had some problem. Now, it's never been huge, but something isn't right with how he's treating his players. He has so much talent.
I know. Well, look, Mac Brown, first of all, losses to BYU and Ole Miss this year. That's not even – those aren't terrible losses. Yeah. Lane Kiffin, on the other hand, I mean, he coached a team with high expectations last year, did not meet them, and on top of that, he's been involved with a couple of things, even going back to his Tennessee days.
Yeah, definitely. And, I mean, just so much talent there, so much NFL talent, and to lose to these teams is just not acceptable.
Yep. All right, well, let's move on. The Elon basketball schedule has been released, and you can almost feel the energy building on campus. What game are you most looking forward to, Rajat?
Well, I think, first of all, this is probably the most anticipated Elon basketball season in a long time. The hopes are definitely there. I mean, they've got a number of big games. I think the two that stand out, without a doubt, at Georgetown and at Duke. I mean, it doesn't get bigger than that for any team in the country.
That's for sure. I mean, look, I'm excited. I hope we can stay with those teams. But I'm really looking forward to the opening night hosting Columbia. I've seen Columbia play in Harlem numerous times. I'm from the area. And I think it'll be very interesting to see them come down to here in North Carolina. For me, that's what I'm most excited about.
Yeah, I mean, that'll definitely be good, especially because that's the start to this whole campaign. They want to take this all the way to the tournament this year. But I think to do that, they're going to have to make a good showing on national TV. And those 2 games are their chances to do that.
I'm pumped up. I am excited to see them play an alumni, though. Opening night should be a great atmosphere in there.
Definitely be good.
Absolutely.
That's all the time we have for this segment of One-on-One Sports Webcast. Up next, Ben will be joined by our NFL experts to play a little What Are the Chances? Don't go anywhere.